Good night, fellow punters. The clock on the wall says 16 minutes past 10 on Friday night. I'm down in the rebel county and not a langer in sight, which is good. In the Blarney Woolen Mills Hotel. I'm here since about half six, quarter to seven. I have to go on. The light come on again this evening for the rectify air pressure in front left tyre. So it seems that every 2 days it has to be done. So I give her a good shot here this evening. So I'm finished with it tomorrow evening, and I'll be leaving a note saying rectify it for good to the owner. We left Killarney this morning about 9 and we've done the full ring of Kerry, done the usual 10 stops I think. I heard them counting this evening. We got back to Killarney about 4 o'clock. We had a drop of tea and a scone in Kinmare. First time I've been in Kinmare in a while. I didn't get up to the Blue Bookie. They had an Irish coffee in that little pub there beside the Bank of Ireland, and we stopped again in Cahar Siveen, going into it in the Super Value on the left. I got a bit teeth there and ploughed on. There were a lot of photos taken, so they were comparing them in the back of the car, the two women. The man in the front with me has a bit of a head cold. He wasn't very talkative today, not as much as yesterday. So I hope they're in better shape tomorrow, because they're staying a couple of days in Dublin. I'm dropping them whenever we get back to Dublin tomorrow evening. We're going to the distillery in Middleton. They want to taste some Jameson. And then we're heading Dungarvan, Kilkenny Castle and Dublin tomorrow. So I'll be back home at base tomorrow night. And the next one, I won't be on the road again until the 4th of October. One tour left, the 4th to the 14th. But I'll be on the road next weekend, heading to Longchamp. Looking forward to it immensely. So I'll try and have a Hookham week next week, if I can. Wouldn't that be something to go over there and go down Hookham to at least be placed anyway? So be great. And we have a few more going over as well. I was looking at some of the entries today. I'll have plenty of time next week now at home to cover bases. And look at what happened today. Ascot Adventure. I had a wrote down this morning to tip it, and I said, sure, they'll send me for another MRI if I put it up again. And I went looking at something that might be placed, but it wasn't placed. So he bounced out, handbrake off, made all. I think he made all anyway. I seen the highlights there this evening. And Aussie Girl was fourth, not beaten that fair. And what do you call the one that won the first one? He was on the short list as well. Remember last, I had a good bet on him each way in Fairy House last December when the Stig tipped him up. We were fourth or fifth, got money. Left with too much to do because horses aren't coming from behind, I notice, in Listowel. But we have a power of stuff tomorrow. We have an unreal amount of horses that everyone will be familiar with the names. So I was eliminating. That was an eliminating process the last hour. And we have the likes of Mutasahib, Ravich, Silmania, Wob, Gassy, and there's another one that didn't, Bashful Boy, that didn't make the cut. So what I done was, I was strong each way, we'll say, and a strong win bet. They'd be the two, so put the strong each way into an each way, lucky 15, and the strong one, the other one in a TRIXIE. So here goes. One of these days we'll hit them. You never know when it'll come up. Could be next weekend when we're in France. This is the one that's opened up. The 4:15, a last time out winner. We have several last time out winners running tomorrow. And there was a few of them we couldn't put in. But Partisan Hero, he went up £8. This is an apprentice handicap. We haven't a bad apprentice there, Wesley Joyce. We had an apprentice the last time too. Was it Jake Cohen that was on it? But Partisan Hero, we have to stick him in. We have to stay loyal to a winner. Give him a chance, even though he's gone up £8. And he was third for us in Galway each way. So owes us nothing. We're ahead of the game. So we'll stick him in with, would you believe, I'm going to say this now, some of you might want to put your hands on your ears for this in the 155. I'll say it silently maybe. No more Porter. We'll stick him in tomorrow. He's 3-1 favourite. If he doesn't win this tomorrow, then I won't even drink Porter. I'll just get that discussion with it. But it's everything's in favour, and there's a £5 claimer even on him tomorrow, isn't there? Yeah, Keane Redmond. Runs well at the Curragh, ticking all the boxes, so he's down in class. Should be it tomorrow, but you know him. Anyway, that's 2. And we'll stick in the nap with him tomorrow, which is Bugs Moran in the Listowel in the 2 miles 4. We were hard and lucky the last time in Galway. He went, I think someone told me he went 1 to 4 in running. He's in the red. Well, we'll see, it's a bit too much. He's in the red on the rail. Jack Kennedy is on him. He looked all over a winner a couple of times in that. I can see why he traded so low. So we stick him in. I'm afraid of Buddy 1 more so than Morelli. A lot of money for Morelli there tonight. I think 7s into 4s. But Buddy 1, he had a good run in Galway in that handicap hurl. He was 4th with our Richman. That Volantis was second. Behind him was She Could Be Anything. We backed that day. That ran a great race again today. She was improved no end. She was up £10 and she ran great. Back against her own sex again. She could do the business. We'll keep an eye on her. But we know her maybe to do a reverse forecast with the 1 and the 3 tomorrow. Bugs Moran does it. That's the TRIXIE sorted. Now, where are we at? In the Ayr Gold Cup tomorrow, I'm going to go back to give another chance to Orazio. The ground went against him in the Stewards Cup. It was bog deep. By Caravaggio. It was off 100 to 30 favourite for that. It was a ton of money. So, lightly raced. It won on good to soft, 89, and won on soft ground in Ascot and Newmarket. It was 6th in, wasn't that the Wokingham, yeah. And then the Stewards Cup, the ground went against it. Going to give him another chance, though. That's sort of each way nap material as an each way tomorrow. It's 8 to 1. Oh, it's into 13 to 2 there. It's 15 to 2 still with the green bouquet. So stick in that one, right? Well, let's see. The 420 at York. One that has been lucky enough to us a couple of times. is JM Jungle. It's 8-1 as well. Ran well in York before. I'm trying to get 4 that might be placed tomorrow, and if you got a winner or 2 among them, it'll pay handsomely. So, second to Kuwait City and 30 Collateral. Fast run 5 furlongs will suit, I think. Intrinsic Bond, if it gets very soft, it'll be right there as well. But hopefully JM Jungle, they're paying 6 places there, a few bookies, and 5 with some of them. So that's 2. 2.15 at Newmarket. A winner the last time for us. 5 Towns. It's gone out to 13-2. Well, we'll just get them up to date. It won the last time for us. There's a lot of money for the Boys in Blues horse there. But 10 running. 5 Towns. We're sticking him in. Won well the last day for us, and on the strength of having been second to a horse that was well placed in listed races and gone up to a rating of 97. It's 1 off 80, went up £5. Haley Turner has 1 winner lately. That's the only sort of a slight negative. And then in the fourth one is a long shot in Ayr in the silver trophy. There's one there at a big price that I like, and to look at his foreign figures, you wouldn't think a lot of it. Lucky Man is 25-1, but if you look sort of deeper into his form, he was 4th in the Ayr Gold Cup to Summergan last year off 96th, and he was only beaten a length and 3/4. 4 runs this year. He was behind Popmaster. Popmaster has won lately. Then behind Amarama Gold in 2 big races. Throughout the last one, behind it was on the Goo in Chelmsford, but like 96th last year in the Gold Cup, in the Ayr Gold Cup, and 90 this year, and Jason Hart riding, only a 4-year-old. So that might have a shot as an outsider, because last year when he went off in the Gold Cup, he was 18-1. So I wouldn't mind, a big price. When he won, he was 7-2 and 7-1 and 6-1. So this is sort of a lesser class race, even though for him. So there's the 4. 4 for that, and each way. Now pick and choose what you want. I tried my best to weed out a few of them, and they were all sort of ones that I sort of fancied in some way. As I said, there's a heap of them that's on standby. Even that horse is there back to the last time, and I won it 12-1 yesterday. And there was one the day before as well. Can't remember what it was. Anyway, 10:30 I'll get this into the oven. Bash the bookies, over and out.